Hi everyone, welcome back to Entrepreneurs and Creative Thinkers. In this video, I'm going to address a subject. I call it 2021 Big Comeback. Six industries that I see that are going to be making a major bounce back in 2021 and beyond. We have been going through the COVID-19 pandemic situation. We have been dealing with a lot of different things when it comes to that, and a lot of us have just simply trying to figure out what's our next move is going to be. Which area should we put our focus in? Um, what are we going to do? If you're like me, like I'm invested in stocks and different things, and I always wanted to know what industries are going to come back. One of the first things I started to do is look around my local community and say, okay, what is it? What did the pandemic cause? It's called social distancing. We have not been able to gather together and hang around with family and friends. And so I had to look at it from a business perspective. What industry do I see coming back? And the first one that I thought about was live entertainment. Concerts are going to come back. Now we're getting all our shots. Some people are getting excited about. Now that the restrictions are being lifted, I'm not. You need to still be cautious. Let me say that up front. Still wear your mask and be cautious. But if you're from a business perspective, entertainment. I'll be able to go to the movies again with my kids. That's entertainment. So the entertainment industry, when it comes to concerts and movies and different types of things like that, are going to make a big bounce back in 2021. And a lot of those big name artists that I were not able to go out on the road and do big concerts. There are a lot of people out here that are looking forward to see them perform again live and go to a concert, feel the energy of a live concert, or go to a big blockbuster movie and sit in the movie theater with that huge screen and watch it. So the entertainment industry is going to be a thing. Bars and restaurants are going to be another industry that's going to bounce back heavily. I have my favorite restaurants. My wife and I like to do date nights on a weekend, and so there are some of our favorite restaurants we have not been able to go to for a while now, for almost a year or more, because we've been all hunkered home and doing the social distancing thing and not congregating in a large crowd or something like that. So some of our favorite restaurants are either gone out of business or simply just shut down or downsize the way they do things. And so I'm looking forward again to go out to fine dining. They go to beautiful restaurants, beautiful ambiances, being served, and sit down and have a great meal and just enjoy the company of my wife and just have fun. I'm looking forward in a big way. Those are some of the things that I saw. So we talk about live entertainment because I think it's going to be a big comeback. I think about restaurants is going to be a big comeback for us. Movies is going to be another big thing that's going to bounce back heavily in that area. Another area is going to be hotels. Now I don't like anybody, but I like to do what they call a staycation, meaning that I stay in a hotel not far from home on the beach of Fort Lauderdale or something like that, and I just take up my family and we go hang out down there and just have fun with it. So I call it a staycation because I'm in my city, but I'm doing a hotel on the beach and enjoying the beauty of the beach. So I'm looking forward. A cruise is another thing that we're looking forward to do again. We've been planning a family cruise for a long time, and I've not been able to do it because of the pandemic and everything to go along with it. So I'm looking forward to the cruise thing being a big industry that's going to bounce back. Another industry that's going to bounce back, the airline industry, it is starting to show signs of recovery, but not to the extent where it makes a big impact. And I think that as we continue to get vaccinated and we continue to get a handle on this pandemic stuff, you're going to see the airline industry make a huge boom. Now, for those of you who invest, like I do the investment thing. So I look at the airline stocks, I look at the hotel stocks, I look at the cruise line stocks, I look at all these different industries out there that I know that are struggling now, or starting to, have survived the worst of our last 12 months, and they're still around because they had enough cushion to sort of keep them around. They've had to make adjustments when you lay off people, close down a lot of the location and keep minimal locations open, but they've all found a way to stay afloat. Those guys are going to be able to bounce back in a very big way in 2021. So the industries that I talked about, which is the entertainment and the restaurants and the theaters and the airlines and the cruise And those things are going to be the industries that are going to make, to me, some of the bigger comebacks in 2021 and beyond. So if you're looking to invest in things, those industries are good to take a look at. And I've been looking at a few stocks when it comes to even the cruise lines. And I said, you know, something I can foresee, 3 to 6 months from now, this is going to be a great stock. It's going to bounce back really nicely. Because here's what it is. The recovery can only happen if we rebuild consumer confidence. We're the only thing that's producing, eating, drinking, enjoying these amenities. So as consumer confidence becomes stronger and starts to grow and evolve and develop, you're going to find a lot of these industries growing because people are now going to start to engage again. They're going to feel a little bit more confident, especially they have their shots to go out and start mingle again. They're going to start taking that long vacation they have always wanted to take and have not been able to take for the last year or two. They're going to start going back to their favorite restaurants. They're going to be able to go to move. A lot of the big mega movies that have been delayed coming out last year are going to come out later on this year, 2021. So I'm looking forward to some of those DC and Marvel stuff coming back out again. My kids are excited to go back to the theater to watch all that stuff. There's certain movies that I'm looking forward to coming out again because I like watching them on a huge big movie screen. I'm looking forward to taking my family on a cruise. We've been planning this cruise for the last 2-3 years, but thanks to pandemic, we have not been able to do that cruise. We're hoping that by the next year, when things sort of settle down and people are more confident about what's going on, we have this pandemic thing under control, we'll be able to do the cruise with my family. So I'm excited about 2021 and beyond, because now we understand what we're dealing with, the science of what we're dealing with, and we're stepping forth in faith and doing all the precautionary things that we need to do to get our lives protected, to get things back on track. And so things were never going to be the same again. We have to admit that things have changed. And some of the changes that have taken place are not going to be reversed. So we're looking into a new frontier. But at the same time, we can still live our lives and enjoy our lives. We can still go to the movies. I'm looking to go back to a big concert again. I'm not sure which artist right now I have in my mind that I'd like to go see in a concert again. I'm looking forward to that. My kids are all looking forward to start to do their staycation, because that was something that our family tradition we built in. So 2021 will be a great year for about 5 or 6 of those industries I just mentioned. And so as an individual, or we're gonna be the one participating in this. We can't live in fear for the rest of our lives. We have to be smart and take the necessary precautions to keep safe, but we can't live in this fear. We have to step up and do the right thing and get this under control. And we are doing it as we speak. And we're going to get there, and we're going to be able to go back to the beach again and have family barbecues again and just simply have fun with life. So that's my big pick for what I call the 2021 big breakout industries that I think is going to become the major movers and shakers for this year and beyond. So have fun with it. Thank you again for watching Entrepreneurs and Creative Thinkers. Have a great day.